But seriously, how is the land? You guys are balling out in Cleveland. It's cool. It is. I will say this. Like I said, I told Luke, like he had some coaching options, and I was like, dude, Cleveland is the spot. That is where you need to go. 100%.
Yeah, options. Damn.
I'm actually going to step in. I'm going to step in right here.
Isn't that how you remember it? Isn't that how you remember it?
Don't ever do Cleveland like that.
What is there a question here? I don't know what's going on. If it's about Cleveland, yes, we are having a blast. The kids are loving it. The fans here are incredible. Like you go to the grocery store and there's like 65-year-old women that are like, they know everyone on the team and they want, everyone in this city is very invested in the Cavs and get behind the Cavs. Coaching with JB has been awesome. And the rest of the staff that he's put together. So it's been a great move and having a lot of fun doing it.
What's one thing about Donovan Mitchell that you found out that he does better when you see him every day than when you're just like, when you just watch him on the Jazz?
He's got that factor, like when it's big moments, his game rises, and he's there's different levels of all-stars, and he's one of those guys that you can count on, and you see the way that he works, the way that he takes care of his body. These are things that you just don't know about people until you're either playing with them or coaching them. His commitment to his craft is very, very high level, from an understanding of reads, how he's being covered, and to how he takes care of his body and works on his game is what you want out of your players. And the crazy thing is when we got him, he's 26 now. He was 25. So like I know, damn is right, because
he's been doing it a long time.
Yeah, he's been doing it a long time, and he's the old one of the group, right? Of that core of DG and Ev and JA. Like these guys are young. So the future here is very bright, and the fact that they get to keep growing together and going through all this stuff together, is exciting.
I want to ask about Evan Mobley really quickly, just and then Allie, you can ask it. Like Evan Mobley, I think he has a chance to be like special. Now I know he's super young and he's got so much talent around him. There's some players that benefit from like, hey, you're going to play 35 minutes a night and you're going to get baptized and you're going to learn to grow and be that dude. And then there's certain guys that are like, hey, you're going to get 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes a night and you're going to have to learn within a winning environment. Like, how do you think that that's, getting Donovan here, how do you think that that's kind of like impacted his kind of growth? And do you think that there are things that he can do even within that kind of team like space, because there is so much talent around him?
Yeah, he's the great thing about Ev is he really doesn't even need the ball to help you win. Like we got the top defense in the NBA, and a huge part of that is what him and JA do as far as protecting that paint. But from making the extra pass to putting out fires defensively, to being able to score and rebound, like he does all these things that lead to winning. And there's a lot of players in the league that will put up bigger, better numbers and their teams lose all the time. So with Ev, we're just continuing to work with him becoming more aggressive, because he naturally always wants to make the right play. And as you know, Richard, like for Channing, like for role players, you should always make the right play. When you're as good as Ev and really some of these stars, like these all-stars around the league, like the right play isn't always as good as getting a little more selfish and aggressive yourself. So, he works on his game extremely hard. He's going to help us win no matter what he's doing out there, just by the way he plays. But even JB challenged him to start, shooting three-pointers a game. Like that's how high we think of what Ev is going to become in the work that he puts in. Like his work ethic is every day. Like we do our work every day post practice, and you can see it. Like you guys will see at some point this year he's going to start making threes once he starts shooting them, and that's just going to help open up a lot more for us offensively. But he is the real deal, and he is about nothing but winning. And that's it's great to have a young man his age that doesn't really care about all the other stuff. He wants to get better, and he wants to win basketball games, and that's shows a lot of maturity for someone. I think what's Ev, 21, 22 years old.